good day, sheep. Oh, good morning, friends. It has been a bit. We have been dealing with the most cold and terrible weather ever here in Texas. It stayed freezing for like 3 straight days. It was awful. I don't know how you guys up north do it because we barely made it. And of course, on the tail end of that, I got sick and have been out of commission for like 4 days. So it's been a while. Today is a super rainy day outside, which means the goats are gonna stay in the barn all day. But we have some new additions we wanted to show you guys. But first, an update on our newest little baby in the goat barn. Cedar, say hi.
He's like 2.5 weeks.
Hi, sweet boy. You are the sweetest.
Cedar sweet. Mixed sweet cedar fruits.
He is super, super sweet. We are really loving him. And we are so excited about a few more days until the rest of our kidding season starts because we have a mama due in about 5 days and a mama due a week from today. And then another one. Goodness, we have mamas due like every 2 weeks until May after that. So it's about to get crazy in here. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button down below. That way you'll be sure to know every time we have new babies in the goat barn. So Blaze is one of our 2 mamas who's due in the next couple days. She's actually the one who's due in 1 week. And I know the lighting in here is terrible. The goats absolutely refuse to go outside because it is raining right now. But just take a look at the cargo in here. Sweet Blaze normally has 4 babies. She's had 3 a couple times. In fact, the one next to her, this is Rosie. Rosie is from Blaze's first freshening, and she was one of triplets. Hi, Rosie. But last year, Sweet Blaze had 4 babies for us. But I will say last year, she was looking even wider than she is this year. So I'm crossing my fingers. Maybe only 3 this year. Please, only 3. All right, but on to the main thing. We have new additions here in the barn, and we are super excited about them. We have bunnies, you guys. Oh, are you hiding? Say hello to the people. So for the moment, we've got our bunnies just in some upside down dog crates in the barn so that they would stay nice and warm while we get their bunny palace set up. So we did a ton of research before we got rabbits into what kind of setup we wanted and did a lot of research on cage design and things like that, and kind of fell down the wormhole a little bit on a colony setup. So let me know in the comments if you guys have opinions on colony versus cages. I would love to get somebody's knowledge and experience, so please share that with me. But we decided we're going to try a colony setup at least for a little while, and so we are working hard out next to the barn to get a really nice area set up for these guys. All right, so there's a ton of work still to be done out here, but this is our future home of the rabbit colony. We're going to section off this entire area back here, set up the goats' gates a little bit differently, and we are going to turn this into a huge colony setup just for the rabbits. It'll be about 200 square feet. We're gonna have 3 breeder rabbits, 1 buck and 2 does, and then their grow out babies. And these will be meat rabbits. So they're gonna be super fun for the kids to take care of, for us to take care of, but also these are destined for the freezer. Now I know, I already hear you guys in my head screaming, but they're so cute, and they are. What led us to talk about rabbits, just as a potential meat source, was finally, a few years ago, I think it's been 3 years now, we started doing our own meat chickens at home, which was super cool to raise your own meat chickens. But what I learned is the horrific images you see of industry chickens being raised, where it's just everything is disgusting. The chickens are going bald. I mean, horrific conditions. The stuff that convinced us to start raising our meat at home because we just couldn't be part of that. We didn't feel like it was ethical. Well, what we learned is some of that's just the breed, you guys. If you get Cornish cross chickens and you raise them at home, they get bald they're really gross even at home. And so we had them out on pasture. We were trying to keep everything nice and clean. We rotated them. But the reality is we have bred a chicken that is not designed to live like a chicken. And it's kind of sad. And so we decided, I don't want to do that again. I know that we did much better being able to raise them at home in a really humane way, as opposed to the way the industry does in cages, and they've never set a foot outside. But it still seemed like the quality of life of those animals is not great. And so I just don't want to participate in that. So we tried some different meat chicken breeds. They obviously don't grow as well because they just aren't bred for that. And so what we landed on is we would really love to still have a nice meat source similar to chicken that grows out quickly. And so we're going to try some rabbit. So wish us luck. Well, thank you guys for watching. Sorry the update is pretty short. We just kind of wanted to let you guys know that we did survive the winter apocalypse here in Texas, and health is getting a little bit better, though whatever sickness I have graciously given to my sweet daughter, so she is sick now. So we're gonna go quarantine inside, enjoy a little bit of veg time, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Is that your sweet Cedar?